Hey, I'm in the middle of a comp game and it's running a little late. I'm gonna be like 5 minutes late, so start without me, okay? Thank you.
Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection.
Okay, so welcome to week 5, game 3. We're seeing Rock'em Sock'em versus TBD. I am Mick Stupidhead. We'll be shortly joined by Mr. Trifecta, and we have Foxhim on cams. Looks like our first. That's not the right map. I don't know how that happened.
It happens, you know.
All right, and waiting for the R's from the teams. I'm excited to see these teams go.
What is our first map this evening?
First map is Nepal.
Nepal, they said. Okay.
Yep. Got an R from one team.
It's gonna be an exciting match,
R
actually. I'm really excited to see what happens here between these two teams.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential for a really good game tonight. Just kind of looking forward to the 9:30 start, but here we are.
Right? I am right there with you. It happens, though.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. We have Mad Swamp Daddy and Macnar on DPS for the team Rock'em Sock'em with Sam DeWim and that Dan guy on tanks and Arrow and Triage on support. Looks like most people doing what they've always been doing, but we do see Blue picking up the Roadhog with those new buffs, and I gotta tell you, I'm excited, but also not, because I don't want to play against people who are doing it.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough one to fight against right now. I mean, Hog just does so much damage, and he breaks through shields so easily, and of course Blue on it. I mean, he's a great player, so he's gonna get plenty of value out of it. But I mean, Sam DeWin and that Dan guy, they're super good tank players, and Arrow back there, you know, rocking down the front line or the back line. It's gonna be close.
Alright, so first team fight going in, and we got Lamp already out, Blue is slept, and Macnar getting a pick. Oh! A couple real early picks from the Rock'em Sock'em, and they're going to take that fight.
And Mad Swap Daddy just playing in the back there, just getting some free shots in on him, just laying down that damage in that AoE. It's just all about the sustain right there, and they get a good job.
Macnar is scouting them out, seeing where they're trying to go.
Arrow trying to look for a cheeky angle to get some sleep, something to get that going there. He's got to make sure he saves his purple for the Hog, though. That's going to be a win condition for them. Dynamite coming in. Watching team that's trying to find him. He does get a pick on Mad Swamp Daddy, so I think Rock'em Sock'em's going to back up a bit.
Ooh. But maybe not with that big purple into that shatter. Cumulus getting a pick at the exit though.
Yeah, that's going to actually be pretty unfortunate because Arrow's got a long way to rock, but it does look like Triage is going to come and taxi him out, so they might be okay.
And they're just going to have Swamp Daddy stand in the doors to try to keep him calm a little bit more. They come on the left.
Big Justice, a big lamp came out instead. Nice.
What a bigger purple.
Hey, there's some good discipline coming out of Rock'em Sock'em, actually. I mean, they had a plan, it looks like, right there, and they executed the plan how they wanted to, so.
Definitely some good organization between them and landing abilities right when they needed to.
Thanks for keeping that mic nearby. You're gonna see Mad Swamp that he's gonna come in with the Nano. So
big, yeah.
Reinhardt's earned a little duel on the side there, but Blue does not get any healing there. So Sandwam's going to get the swing and he's out. See both feet being committed.
TBD is doing everything they can to hold on for overtime.
They do manage to blow up the Reinhardt there. That mob combo with the Reaper. Big hack by Ragnar, shutting down that Reaper ult. I think that Zarya is just too big, so that Dan guy's gonna get too much value out of it.
Justice reigns from above.
The classic justice to finish it off there.
1-0.
That is gonna put us at one map win there for Rock'em Sock'em actually. Coming in hot. It's awesome.
And hello there, ladies and gentlemen watching. Mr. Trifecta has joined the caster's booth.
Hi, Brian. How's it going?
Apologies, I was in a competitive game that went a little bit longer than I anticipated it to, and couldn't leave that one. But we got the win. That's what's important.
That's
I
right.
kind of popped off on Roadhog, so.
Not as difficult as it used to be.
Not as difficult as it used to be, exactly. But still, it was a good game. It was fun.
Capture the objective.
So yeah, here we are, Rock'em Sock'em versus TBD. What did I miss? Looks like Rock'em Sock'em got that first win.
They sure did.
Yeah, so that's good. 100-0 I saw right at the end there. So Rock'em Sock'em looks like brought their A game today so far.
Yeah.
See, maybe TBD will be able to take a map window back and tie it up, make things a little interesting here.
They do have Blue coming in as a substitute, I think. I don't think that's their normal main tank, so...
Yeah, I don't believe so. Blue, I believe, on, if I'm correct, he's normally on, Spice Boys? No. Hamilton, that's right.
I think this is supposed to be a sub for Guy Fieri.
Ah, yes, correct.
So
yeah, it looks like, Rock'em Sock'em again, taking a commanding lead there. You saw Bad Swamp Daddy popping off on that Hanzo. You know, a couple big kills coming through that kill feed. Playing real well.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing super well tonight. Get all that pent-up rage ready to blast people out.
Yeah, exactly. He playing some aggressive high ground here, but oh no, he's gonna back off. He's gonna manage to back down. So they're gonna play on the point here, and you can see TBD taking the high ground. Just trying to get some poke damage here, see if they can't get a kill. But Magnar on that Sombra. Ooh, there's a pick. This boy gets triaged, so that's a pick for TBD. See if they can capitalize on it down there. Lucio now. Fox Aquila takes arrow too.
Ooh.
Alright, they're kind of trading picks here. Blue gets that charge on the Sanduendo, so that's good.
Yeah.
Some picks coming through for TBD. And it is going to be enough they're going to take, but they did lose a lot, so that's once he finally goes down.
Really weird seeing a charge kill happen after the Reinhardt says he's dead in the kill feed.
Yeah, very good point there. It's funny. I saw that. You didn't. It was a little tough to spot, but yeah, Sam Noam saying he's dead, and that, excuse me, Blue saying he's dead and then gets the charge kill. That was a bit weird. But they're gonna try and retake here. They're well grouped up. There's the grab Dragons. And he's gonna get a few. Yeah, they're gonna recap. So pretty quick recap for Rock'em Sock'em. I believe is Sam Noam also a sub for them? I don't believe Sam Noam is normally on that team either. Am I correct? I thought isn't this?
Those are two different teams, but I do believe Sam Noam is on Rock'em Sock'em.
Okay, maybe I'm getting confused here. I thought that Rock'em Sock'em's captain was Fire Chicken, but I don't see Fire Chicken on their roster.
Yeah, he subbed himself out this first map.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you for that clarification. So Fire Chicken, the captain, not in. Magnar with the EMP gets 5, gets everyone except the Moira, and Sanduam cleaning up in that Shatter. And that is just the quick cleanup for Rock'em Sock'em. Wow, that is something. So yeah, lots of kills coming through. Rock'em Sock'em showing their dominance here. The window, they're not even gonna come close. Rock'em Sock'em takes it too. Oh.
Yeah, that was a beat down.
Yeah, that was a masterclass in how to play Nepal by Rock'em Sock'em. You can see play of the game here coming from our resident Reinhardt Sam Noam. Ooh, that lamp by Arrow, able to keep that Rhine alive. so he can swing his hammer about 5 more times than he should have been able to. 8 charge kills from Sandwam too. Just wow, just really great, great plays out of Rock'em Sock'em Robots. So, I'm curious to see what TBD does now to kind of regroup. What do they do? Are they gonna change it up? I don't know if they have people on the bench. I missed the first part of this, but
what is map order?
Map order is control, hybrid, assault, escort.
Yes. So yeah, it looks like they do have TBD does have Mr. Matt on the bench here. I'm not familiar with him.
He is not able to play. He has some internet issues.
Oh, okay. So that's why he was.
He's just spectating, but he is on that team.
Gotcha. He is in the team, unable to play. Okay, so they're gonna be sticking with the same lineup then, I would imagine. Rock'em Sock'em. Let's see if they end up subbing their fearless leader in. Fire Chicken. Perhaps Sandwich or Ganwian might end up subbing in as well, who are 2 players off the bench for them. They get a full lineup tonight. But yeah, Rock'em Sock'em takes map 1. So really just great plays out of Rock'em Sock'em. You couldn't have asked for a better Nepal. They 100-0 the first map and only lost control once on map 2. So just really, really great plays by Rock'em Sock'em.
I'd like to
TBD
highlight
struggling to find their footing. Yeah.
I'd like to highlight
Absolutely.
Mad Swamp Daddy. I thought he played really great on both those maps. He came out on the far in that first map, and I mean, he was blasting people, just taking a lot of space, using a lot of that AoE damage on far, and then coming out on Hanzo, just getting a bunch of picks. I mean, he was pretty unstoppable.
For a half second, I was going to comment on how I know that Tingly and Tingly Daffodil and Mad Swamp Daddy play together, but they're not on the same team. That was that Dan guy and Mad Swamp Daddy doing that.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, that Dan guy really, really playing well in that Zarya as well. They the Grav Dragons combo was obviously really well executed there on map 2, and I'm assuming on map 1 they had a Grav Barrage at some point, and they must have.
Yeah,
say
they
he played far. Yeah, so that Dan guy really kicking some ass on the pardon my French on the Zarya there. But it looks like they are subbing out. Speaking of that Dan guy is going to sit on the bench this round, and we're going to have Sandwich coming in. And then Triage going to be sitting out here, and Colored, a.k.a. Fire Chicken, going to be coming in for the Rock'em Sock'em. And TBD, I believe, is going to be staying as they are. Excuse me. So King's Row will be our map. Is that correct, Mr.
Yes.
McStupidhead?
That was what was requested of me.
Okay.
If it's a mistake, it's their fault.
So TBD, yeah, I am a big fan of King's Row. Zarathustra's Throw, as we call it.
Now entering.
Well, actually, no. This is Zarathustra's Row. Zarathustra's Throw is Numbani.
Numbani, that's right.
Yeah, Numbani, which is,
Initiating match.
we all know the story of how he almost lost us the playoffs. I still give him crap for it to this day, but it's okay. He's one of my best friends, and I'm allowed to give him shit for it.
You gotta know when to emote, man.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta learn when to emote. Come on, man. Come on. All right. So King's Row, we're gonna have, I believe, blue team attacks or defense first, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
TBD is gonna be attacking. So they're running, at least from what I see on the defense out of Rock'em Sock'em, looks like they're gonna be running that Sombra again. Maknar on the Sombra.
Attackers
And Sandwich
in 30
on the
seconds.
DPS going to be playing McCree. Their fearless leader, Colored, is going to be playing the Baptiste here. So pretty standard meta stuff. Ryan Zarya, Zen Baptiste, DPS are kind of whatever. There's no real meta DPS right now, I feel like.
I mean, a lot of the
Ash
hit
is
scans
kind of the
are.
only real... Yeah.
5,
Yeah, hit scan is the big one. But there's so many hit scan players, you know? There's Soldier, McCree, Widow, Ash,
Trace.
Tracer, exactly. There's so many that you can't really call any one meta, you know? I've seen a lot of Hog Zarya, though, recently in the meta, at least in the competitive ladder in Plat. A lot of Roadhog Zarya this with the new Roadhog buffs. So they're going to be taking the hotel here. TBD taking the hotel. And Tingu Daffo gets that first pick. Actually, Era got a pick. Excuse me. So I guess I spoke too soon. Couple picks coming through for Rock'em Sock'em. Tingu Daffodil doing his best here. Gets a few. So if they can get a reset here, they might be able to recontest here. They lost their McCree and their Baptiste. So Rock'em Sock'em is at a disadvantage here. TBD, if they can regroup, they can push in fast.
Tingu's trying to get them to pressure in and get them in that small room.
Yes, he is, and it worked because Sandwam goes in. Magnar also getting picked off there. That's a couple of picks. Yeah, that's gonna be it. They're probably gonna at least get one tick here. There's the trans coming out from Arrow. Oh, gets Junkrat trapped. Oh, that was a sneaky Junkrat trap. Mad Swamp Daddy on the Zarya is holding on for as long as he can. Color in the Baptiste as well. So they're holding on, but yeah, not gonna be enough. Sandway, I'm gonna finally go down. We do have Magnar here on the summer. Really? Oh, I didn't even see. Yeah, right. He did get out of the Widow Mine. Wow. Ticket after getting that hook onto Magnar, and that's gonna do it. So we took the point, moving in the streets. Ticket after playing real well on this Roadhog here. He's got a couple key hooks to open things up. Sam the Wham and Blue just trading hammers here. And yeah, ooh, the hook. That was a great hook, and the shatter by Sam DeWham catches Blue off guard. And is going to shatter basically the whole team. Another good hook by Matt Swantetti, but can't capitalize on it, and I spoke too soon. Gets him out of the air. Sandwich gonna use his Deadeye here. Is gonna get Lost Boy on that Brigitte. And yeah, they're gonna want to back up here. TBD, oh, Fire Strike comes through, gets colored, and then hook on the Mass 130. So that's a couple big picks. All right, so I guess they're not gonna back up. They're gonna. That was a very scrappy fight. No one pushing cart right now for TBD, but yep, they are. Respawn people are gonna start pushing cart. But yeah, that was a long, scrappy fight, but TBD edged it out there in the end.
Yeah, it was good awareness up for him too, with that they realized that their people were coming back, and they could go put the pressure on without any consequence right there. Yeah,
definitely on the streets phase, attackers have the advantage, of course, and Tingle Daffodil gets a couple big ones, boots off Mad Swamp Daddy through the window too, through the Baptiste amplification matrix. That is something else.
It wasn't even his matrix.
I know, exactly. Oh yeah, but you're right, it was his matrix. Yeah, never mind, I guess I was incorrect there. I assumed it was. Ooh, another hook. Oh, it seemed to have just
almost got the pull.
Almost got the environmental, that would have been cool. Fox Akuma is though getting a couple big headshots here on this Widow too. The Ana is gonna get rezzed up by Colored. So it's even fight now, 6v6. Fox Akuma is though another pick on a Magnar. He is just clicking heads and taking names right now. Another one, Fox Cumulus. And then the hook from Sandwich, my goodness. And they are just cleaning house. And if you thought that they were down and out after Nepal, think again.
You know,
because on King's Road, TBD came to play.
Score.
It's one of those things right there where you can see the hit scan meta really pay off right there. With only one shield to deal with, and if you don't have something that can directly contest a Widowmaker, you're in trouble. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
She's just taking free shots the entire time.
Yeah, Matt Swamp Daddy was kind of struggling there on the off tank. He was playing Zarya for a while, and then he switched to Roadhog, and he was really struggling. We saw his great DPS play on Nepal, and they switched him over to off tank here, and he kind of struggled to keep Sam DeWham alive, and especially with providing that utility that the off tank provides. I think he really struggled in that role. But there's always second chances here. They're going to get their own attack, see if they can do just as well, if not better.
Yeah, I think.
Viceroy Griff, thank you, by the way, for complimenting me on my sultry voice. I am well aware of my sultry voice, and I use it to great advantage just for you. So, no problem. Fox Sam, you were saying something. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think you're gonna get the value out of that Roadhog by breaking shield a lot.
Yes.
Even though, yeah, he's got a pick potential and it can do a ton of damage as a DPS. If you break the other Reinhardt shield in this fight, you win first, kind of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, especially in this Rhein's hog meter that they're running. Yeah, if you break shields, that's you instantly have a huge advantage over your teammates. So Fox Q is playing the Ashe now, so not on the Widowmaker. Ooh, a big pick early comes through, so they are down a healer already. Their main healer, really. Tingy Daffodil gets a hook on a sandwich.
Didn't have.
Ooh, but Mad Frontai takes
though.
him down. Yeah, had to reload. Sandwin gets a good charge onto him. Fox Akumas, though, getting another pick there. And ooh, a Magnar getting him. So yeah, it looks like here TBD, they're down 2, but Rock'em Sock'em also lost a few. So they have the spawn advantage here, but I think probably they're gonna be able to get a recontest. Yeah, they're gonna be able to set their defense back up. Tinker Daffodil gets a pick on, or a hook on a Mad Swamp Daddy. Ooh, the charge kill. So Magnar getting Fox Akumas to taste of his own medicine. Yeah, that's all.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
All the picks coming through for Rock'em Sock'em, and they are gonna take point A. So I think they're pretty much on par. Same amount of time, roughly, I believe, as TBD had when they took point A. So you know they're doing well. They're doing well. Magnar playing well in this Widowmaker, contesting Fox Accumulus. You know, Fox Accumulus seemed unstoppable on the attack, but Magnar proving he can play Widowmaker attack too. Hit by hook by Mad Swamp Daddy. Ooh, the counter shatter. Yeah, Blue throws in his shatter. Sam Dewan throws in his counter shatter. He is gonna charge right into their back line. And yeah, lots of picks coming through, but Tink Daffodil gets a few. He's gonna ult here. He's gonna try to ult the Widowmaker. Oh, Sandwich takes down Fox Accumulus, but not before he picks off Magnar. So yeah, and they were not pushing the payload that whole time. So they're gonna get a chance. TBD is gonna get a chance to reset here, probably on this corner. Let's see, Mad Swamp Daddy still holding onto his whole hogs. Your boy though, with that tire, the rip tire, Sandwam stuck in the junk trap here, so unable to take as much space as he'd like to. Here comes the rip tire from Zuboy. Sandwich throwing in a blade. Riptire gets 2. There's the amplification matrix from Lost Boy. Yeah, TBD gonna get all the picks they need, and they're gonna hold here. It's a good Riptire from Zuboy to open it up, and yeah, Sandwich is gonna want that blade back. He switched off to the Junkrat now, so going with the exact mirror comp here. Oh, -1. It looks like it's pretty much an exact mirror, except the only difference is Arrow on the Ana, where Steckmonster is playing the Warrior. Everything else is mirrored here for these two teams. Tinker Daffodil taking out Arrow late, so it's a good stagger for them. And they're just burning time now. So TBD playing. Yeah,
I was gonna say I think the win condition actually here is Arrow has to land a big purple on the hog.
Yeah,
that's got to be the
absolutely. Well, I was watching a video on this new Roadhog meta, and Ana is now one of the best supports in the game, mostly because she's such a big counter to that Roadhog. You know, she's the only one that can stop him from using one of his most powerful abilities, is take a breather. Right? She's the only one that can stop that from happening unless someone stuns him out of it, which is easier said than done.
Both of her abilities do it too.
Exactly. Yep. Sleep and the purple as well. Yeah, denying that take a breather is so important on the Roadhog. It takes away so much of his tankiness. So yeah, TBD doing a good job here holding that. And Rock'em Sock'em trying to go through what building is this? Is that a Positronics store? Whatever building they're trying to go through, but Tinker Daffodil catches Mad Swamp Daddy out of position. Pretty good purple by Arrow, but isn't really going to be able to capitalize on it. They're now trying to go underneath, so very weird pathing they're taking here. They're trying to go all the way around. This is some odd pathing. But they're going for it. They down their Roadhog, who actually switched over to Zarya now, so no Roadhog anymore. That Swamp Daddy is kind of by it themselves. I don't know what they are doing.
Like a pincer attack.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. Yeah, but Mad Swamp Daddy was very early to the pincer attack.
Yeah.
But it seems to be pretty much working though. Sandaway gets a couple, yeah, and a charge, but I don't know here. This that was
Blue
weird.
just
Yeah,
cleaning
Ryan
up.
v. Ryan. That's all it is. Ryan v. Ryan. Who
got
wins
more
the
health.
Ryan v. Ryan? Who wins the Ryan v. Ryan? Oh, Blue missed the
Sam.
charge.
Nice.
Oh, good job, Sandaway. Blue missed the charge. If Blue hit the charge though,
Yep.
that was pretty funny to watch. Little Ryan v. Ryan action. The only ones left.
I think there's a chance that if Blue did anything else, I don't know. I didn't actually see their health, but I thought that he had the advantage there.
I think Sam had the advantage, but
Yeah, I think
charged.
Sam
I
did
would've
have the health
thrown the
advantage,
fire
but not
strike.
by much. Ooh, Sandwich taking out the tire and Zaboy as well. The Shatter coming in from Blue gets a few. Tingly Daffodil throwing in his Whole Hog is going to take out Mad Swamp Daddy. Magnar, though, gets that pick on the Fox Cumulus. Tire from Sandwich gets Tingly Daffodil, so Rock'em Sock'em is getting the picks they need. Steck Monster is going to get picked up as well. It's just Blue and Lost Boy, and yeah, that's probably going to be it here for point B for Streets phase. But that's a good long hold. They only have to hold here 2 minutes, and now they have defender's advantage. So that is that was a really good Streets phase for TBD. If you're TBD, you are very happy with that Streets phase, honestly, especially considering their attack and how well it went. And they are now back to a full 6. Good purple by on the Tingly Daffodil from Arrow. He's going to recover. Blue gets Mad Swamp Daddy again. Mad Swamp Daddy really struggling on this off tank. He is continuing to struggle.
honestly,
Yeah,
I think it's, again, I'm going to go back to, I think the Widowmaker is just putting so much pressure. I mean, before that fight even started, Colored was already dead. And I mean, they had to commit,
Yeah.
they're already touching. But the only thing that can really contest that is that Hanzo got to make that shot, otherwise the Widowmaker's going to stop the entire time.
Yeah, we got a competing implication matrix, but TBD is going to come on the other side of that one. Only person that goes down on TBD is Stack Monster. Everyone else stays alive. But we do have a lot of ults coming up. Well, we got 4 ults coming up on the side of Rock'em Sock'em with the Grav about 15% away. And we got 3 ults on the side of TBD, so should be interesting. We have Shatters. Oh my gosh. Fox Cumulus, you're a monster. Oh my god. Stop. They have families. These men have families, Fox. Oh my gosh. Fox Cumulus, please. Please, these men have friends and families and people that love them. Oh my
In his
gosh.
face. I mean, he can
Yeah. And there's just more picks, more picks. Tingly Daffodil just throwing in his whole hog. Fox Cumulus just carried the absolute crud out of that team. I mean, the rest of the team played well too. I shouldn't say carried because the TBD as a whole played very, very well. But Fox Cumulus, man, he MVP of that map for sure. Because she's clicking heads and taking names. Blue though gets the there's right before the Ryan v. Ryan duel, which we missed unfortunately in the play of the game, but 38 elims for Tingly Daffodil, so really well played there. Fox Cumulus doesn't even get a card. What is this? He should have got a headshot card because I'm sure he had many of them. But regardless, TBD ties it up. So we are tied up at 1 here. 1-1. Rock'em Sock'em takes control. TBD takes hybrid. So we are going to at least 4 maps tonight. Let's see. Now Rock'em Sock'em gets to choose the assault map that they want to play. So let's see what they choose. Our choices this week are... Fox, Sam, it's your turn to answer. Because I don't have that.
As I'm doing cams and clicking every other button possible, let me see.
I got you. I got you.
I think we're not even in game. You don't have to flex cams.
It's week 5. Week 5.
Yes,
I'm on the wrong section.
And our hybrid map Oh, sorry, it's Assault map, correct?
Assault, yes, Assault.
It is Paris, Horizon Lunar Colony, and the Temple of Anubis.
Oh,
Draw
the
Anubis.
best set of weeks.
Wow,
right.
what a great set of maps there. Paris, HLC, and Temple of Anubis. Whew, those are some maps.
Hey, like I said in that
So
post, I said it's okay. You can complain to me if you don't like the new map things, except for week 5 and 6 2CP. Had to be fair though.
yeah, no, that's hey, you know what? Everyone has to do it. So I'm wondering which one Rock'em Sock'em will choose here. I don't. I'm curious.
I'm sure it's
Yeah,
gonna be Draw Anubis. There's no way they don't
no.
pick Draw Anubis.
Yeah. I was gonna say I
I'm
don't
expecting
think they would.
Anubis all the whole
Yeah.
time.
I would be expecting Anubis as well, but you know,
I'll
who knows?
confirm it's Anubis.
There we go. You never know. Maybe they're feeling like some HLC.
Yeah, honestly, I love Horizon Lunar Colony. I would take that over Anubis in a lot of situations.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't mind Anubis.
I
the
think
thing
Anubis
that's
could be
tough-
cheesed easier, is the thing.
That's true. The thing that's tough about it is that Paris and HLC aren't in the comp rotation. So the only time you'd ever play Paris and HLC is if you're playing quick play, which a lot of people in our league are like kind of only play competitive or very rarely play not competitive, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there are some people that that play quick play just fine, but a lot of people in our league only play competitive, so they never get exposed to Paris and HLC. You know what I mean? Like I can't tell you the last time I played Paris, right? Like I don't know the last time I played Paris because I don't play a lot of quick play. I play a lot of competitive, right? And they're not in the competitive rotation. So that's the tough part about Paris and HLC is you don't really get a lot of chances to practice it.
I mean, I'm definitely one of those quick play warriors for sure. I play a ton of quick play just because I'm
Right.
playing with friends or whatever. I just do whatever I kind of feel like. And
Right.
I mean, I do think that Paris is a terrible map. It's a bad map, but I think that Horizon Lunar Colony has definitely some merit to it. It just needs a little bit of a little adjustment, and then it's okay.
Yeah, I honestly I don't think HLC is as bad as people say it is. Like it definitely needs some work, but
Right.
it's better than it was. I mean, do you remember before when those stairs on the left didn't exist?
Yeah, when the stairs on the left
It
didn't
was-
exist, or in the high ground didn't have any cover at all. Remember when it was just
Right,
open?
exactly.
So whose sniper is better? Every game was just
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's right. That was no fun. Yeah, that was they changed that a year ago, maybe more now at this
Yeah.
point. But yeah, and then they decided earlier this year, I think it was right around the new year, they decided to take Paris and HLC out of the competitive rotation until they got a chance to address it. We haven't seen any new maps in a long time. I think Busan was the last new map we saw. Yeah, was it Busan was the last new map we saw?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I think it is Busan. Unfortunately,
Yeah, so it's
I
been
mean,
a while.
they're probably just holding out for
Overwatch 2, yeah.
Overwatch 2.
Well, not only that, but all the developers are working on Overwatch 2. You know what I mean?
Right. They're not trying to
No.
develop a game that's gonna
Right,
be its next
exactly.
phase at the start of the new year. I mean, we only have like what?
Yeah, a couple months
4
left.
months, 5 months, and then it'll be a new thing. So
Yeah. I wonder if we'll have an Overwatch 2 league. Find me off of Overwatch 2 league.
we better, otherwise I'm gonna have a lot of
I hope
problems.
we do. I know.
Based on what it sounds, I think that we'll like continue with everything that we have right now.
Well, from what I understand too about Overwatch 2 is it's gonna be more like a like almost like an extension of Overwatch, where like Overwatch will still exist, and then it's like you have Overwatch, and then if you want Overwatch 2, it's like here's more stuff, but Overwatch is still kind of like the main game, from what I understand. And like Overwatch 2 will still have it's gonna be kind of more focused on like the PVE and like stuff, the PVE quests and the PVE setup. From what I understand, anyway. I mean, you know, there's still not a lot known about it, but it should be interesting. I'm excited to see what Blizzard has in the works with it.
I was excited for new heroes, new maps.
Yeah, there we go.
Honestly, if the PvE thing isn't terrible, I mean, I loved like Left 4 Dead. That was one of my favorite
Yeah.
games of all time.
Oh, I love
If
Left
it
4 Dead,
feels
yeah.
like that, then I mean, I'll probably be
Absolutely.
spending even more time in Overwatch, more than I already do.
Yeah, and I mean, I love lore, so like I'm excited for learning more about the lore. Like that's why I loved like the Echo reveal was really cool, because it's like learning about the lore and like, you know, what was Echo, who was she, who was Dr. Liao, like all that stuff. That was really cool. I liked that a lot. But back to Overwatch 1 here. Back to the match at hand. We're on Temple of Anubis. TBD is on blue now, so the teams have swapped. And they're going to be defending first. Rock'em Sock'em going to be attacking in red. So they're getting the attack first. And they are just Lucio speed boosting right through. Tingadapino misses a hook. Ganwian falling a little behind the rest of his team. But they've taken the point. Blue gets the first pick on the Ganwian. But they're capping. There's a one tick for them. Maknar takes out Blue. So that's something. Oh, and Sandwam takes out Japoy as well. Fox Cumulus gets one. Tingadapino taking out Dan. So this is just kind of a scrappy fight. They're trading 1-for-1s right now. Deck wants to get Maknar, and I think that's probably going to be it for TBD, or for Sock'em. Yeah, TBD is going to hold here ultimately.
You know, I think Maknar, I mean, if you're going to play Hanzo on this map, especially, you got to get to that high ground. You can't let Lost Boy and Fox McEwen just shoot you from the high ground and not put an arrow to the face. At least it gives something to contest.
Yeah, that was a bit weird that Maknar was playing the low ground there. I mean, he did get one pick with his volley, but yeah, it was a bit weird to see him not try and take that high ground, take that space. So they're gonna try again. They're gonna push right in, but this time, Rock'em Sock'em or TBD's ready for them, and Blue gets an early pick on a Maknar. Blue gets another one here.
Yeah, they're
Tingadapino.
Grab
Yeah, they're already ready for the grab dragons. They have the window as well. Now, if you shoot dragons through the window, does it double the damage of the dragons?
No, unfortunate.
It does doubles the damage of the arrow if it hits somebody.
Yeah, if the arrow hits somebody.
But, well, yeah, but the dragons itself don't get doubled?
No.
Shoot.
They stopped doing stuff like that when the Mercy, it's been a while since it did anything like that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, here comes the tire out of Jaboy. And gets one, so yeah, they're TBD did a real good job here holding. Blue gets that fire strike killing a Maknar. And yeah, wow, TBD really handed it to Rock'em Sock'em here. They got kind of clocked on Nepal, and then they've really come back in full force. Kings Row, they played incredibly well, and here they've already held to a minute 30.
Now we still see though that Rock'em Sock'em still has their grab drag, so they might be just waiting for the win condition.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, there's only a minute 20 left. And they have another window from Arrow. Arrow already with another amplification matrix. And yeah, this is the amplification matrix from Arrow. Oh yeah, what a shatter, and then yeah, all the picks coming through.
They still have the grab dragons.
Yeah, still hang on to the grab dragons. I wonder if they saw the shatter and just decided against it. I'm not sure.
I don't think. Well, they didn't have it. It would have been a bad play to do it there. Like,
yeah, I agree.
They wanted to lead with the window, and then they didn't have an opportunity after that.
Right. Well, so Arrow switching off to the Ana now, and they have 5 ults coming up, so they do have an advantage. But Gamlian goes down. The dragons from Maknar. So there's the grab dragons. Didn't really work the way they wanted it to. I think Maknar got caught out of position there and fell down, because if you look, he had to jump to get the dragon to fit into the grab. And he kind of missed it there.
The arrow went past them, and the dragons spawned after their grab.
Yeah, that was a bit odd play by Maknar and Matt Swampdaddy. So, Maknar and that Tracer trying to touch. Matt Swampdaddy gets a touch on the Wrecking Ball. The tire comes out of Ganwian, gets Sam to Wham. Gets Arrow as well. So it's just Dan Guy on the Lucio trying to hold, and he's going to get taken down. Mad Swampdaddy and Maknar are here. Go, Maknar, go. Nope, he is going to get headshotted immediately. So, all right. That's a good hold by TBD. They did get a tick, so 40.9% for Rock'em Sock'em. So they're not going to draw. We're not going to draw this map, at least. Early picks for MVP. Rick Stupid Head throwing in the chats. Yeah, if you guys want to throw in chat who you guys think are some early picks, my vote is definitely going to have to be for Fox Cumulus as of right now. I mean, playing just incredibly on these hit scan heroes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
But
right there with you too. I think that Fox
yeah,
Cumulus right now, I mean, he's just playing uncontested. Maybe he's really feeling himself tonight, and he's just hitting shots. But
yeah,
the
I think it's a
defense
combination of both.
Ready for
the
battle.
Like
defense
I
picks
really
on
do.
countering. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Like, you have to if there's a Widowmaker on the field, there's only a few ways to counter it. Monkey, Genji, another
or another
Widowmaker.
Widow. Yeah.
Like, those are your three options.
Attackers
And
especially on
Magnar,
teams
I
like
know,
defense.
plays Widow. I mean, we saw it a little bit on King's Row, right? Like we saw a little.
They were doing some pretty good trades. He gave it
Yeah,
right back to him after Fox Cumulus his 3K.
I don't know why Magnar wouldn't go back to it.
Yeah, he's playing the Torb now though, so I don't. I guess we're going with the Torb defense here out of Rock'em Sock'em. Torb and Soldier 76. That's interesting choice here. Now I don't know much about Ganwian. Do we know? Is he new to the league this season?
I think this is his first season with the league.
This is his first season. All right, yeah. So yeah. He was struggling a bit on the Junkrat to keep up with the team there. Maybe he'll play a little better on the Soldier 76.
We do see Sam DeWham also switching over to Monkey. That's his more preferred hero.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's going to dive Fox Cumulus. You see him. Yeah, there we go. See, that's how you counter the Widow, and now they're already down their Widow. TBD Daffodil on him, but he's going to get out. So Monkey gets the Widow and gets out, so that was good. The lamp comes out, though.
It was
a bit premature lamp from Dan Guy.
It was a lamp for him.
Yeah. You can see a couple picks, though, from Rock'em Sock'em. Sandowam gets your boy, though.
And TBD
So-
Daffodil just backing into point.
Yeah. I mean, TBD Daffodil,
but a
oh my
big
god,
purple.
TBD Daffodil was
He
so
gets
low.
He gets away.
I cannot believe they let him get away. I cannot believe that TBD Daffodil get away. That was hard to watch. And that's it. So TBD
Victory.
takes map 3. So they are up 2-1 after going down 0-1 on Nepal. They win 2 in a row.
Play of the game.
And yeah, Blue gets the play of the game.
Shatter, surely.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh yeah, it's not, because yeah, it's not up on the bridge. Well, it's some shatter, I'm sure. Oh no, it's not. He didn't even use a shatter here. Interesting.
Wow.
He does have 5 Earth Shatter kills though, as you can see in the card. Jaboy playing really well on that Junkrat too. You can see almost a quarter of the team's damage. Actually, more than a quarter, 26%.
Your games person is gonna take a bio break real quick, so
All
let
right.
them know to give me a hot second.
All right, we will. Well, McStupidhead's got the reins here, so he'll be the one that'll have to decide. So, all right, we got last map is Escort. What are our choices?
You're
McStupidhead?
assuming last map.
That's true. I shouldn't be assuming last map. That's true. I forgot. We could have one more control. Excuse me for disrespecting Rock'em Sock'em like that. McStupidhead. What do we got for map 4? What are our choices?
You know,
Map 4 is Escort, is our map type.
and message. Oh no, here it is. Escort, Dorado, Rialto, Watchpoint, Gibraltar.
Oh, Watchpoint Gibraltar. Oof, you don't see a lot of that one in this league, but who knows? Maybe they will. So Dorado, Rialto, and Watchpoint Gibraltaro are our choices for Escort. So let's see what Rock'em Sock'em wants to play.
Is the map.
Dorado. Okay, so we're going to be playing Dorado. We're heading to Mexico, home of Sombra. And we'll be playing on Dorado. I like Dorado. That's a good Escort map. I like Dorado. It's fun. There's a lot of good high ground places. There's a lot of one thing that I like about maps is maps that have a lot of like change in terrain. So like hills and stuff. So like I'll give you an example. A map that doesn't have this really is not Rialto. What's Havana, right? Havana like has one little hill at the very beginning, and then at the very end is a little hill as it goes up. But other than that, there's no real like change in terrain for the payload, you know. So like, there's no space. Like on Dorado, it's like the whole thing is kind of constantly uphill, right, as the payload moves. But then there's like a dip on the streets phase, and it goes down, and then like it goes back up, and then at the end there's like that crazy corner that goes up a big hill. Like I like when the payload changes elevation. Like I like maps like that because it provides more cover from the payload.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean there.
So like yeah, and Rialto I feel like is another one that's like pretty flat. Like Rialto is actually incredibly flat. Like the only time it really changes elevation is like there's the bridge on the streets phase, and then there's a little bit of a change in elevation at the beginning of point C, but that's it. The rest of it is completely flat. So like that's why I like Dorado a lot. It's got like that nice change in elevation on the payload. Like there's a lot of places for it to go up and down. Is Foxam back?
Traveling to Dorado.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we weren't starting without you. Our Cam's guru over here.
Not guru.
I can see you, guru.
Person
Guru. It's all the same. All right. I'll just start calling you City Owl's wife. City Owl's husband. How's that? I almost said City Owl's wife.
Fine.
Oof. I almost said City Owl's wife. That would have been awkward.
I mean, it's kind of true, also.
Yeah, well, there we go. All right. So looks like here, TB or Rock'em Sock'em is going to be on the defense first again. Yes. Colored going to be switching over to the off tank now, and then putting Mad Swamp Daddy back on the DPS. I think that's a smart move. Mad Swamp Daddy was kind of struggling on that off tank role, and I mentioned that on King's Row. And you kind of saw it a lot on Temple of Anubis as well, but it was really highlighted on King's Row. He struggled, especially again, compared to Tingly Daffodil, who's played really really well in that off tank role and that Roadhog. And so I think that was a smart move for them to switch him over to the DPS to try and put some counter to Fox Cumulus, who of course has been popping off on that hit scan. So smart moves by Rock'em Sock'em. TBD on the attack first. And Tingly Daffodil gets an early pick onto Magnar, and Sam Noam goes down too. So that's wow, okay. Couple of early picks. Tingly Daffodil, or excuse me, not Tingly Daffodil. Yeah, no, Tingly Daffodil is so deep ahead of. You can see like he is getting so much value out of that Roadhog because he is not afraid to just.
There's not anyone really to pressure him in his hook range.
Yeah.
This Reaper who's about to fall down on him.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the comp they're running, the only real way that they'll be able to put any pressure on him is Arrow hitting a big grenade on him, and he's playing really well to be able to avoid Arrow's grenades. Magnar, the Reaper switch though was smart. Gets your boy. Ooh, triage.
Ooh,
Colored bubbles triage.
Yeah, the bubble.
So Magnar can get rezzed. Wow, great play by Colored. The nano, or the anti, from Arrow onto blue, but the immortality comes out.
Tingly and Magnar traded shotguns to the face.
Yeah, but you can see Sam Wham though with a couple. Mad Swamp Daddy gets a few too. So yeah, Rock'em Sock'em is gonna hold here. Mad Swamp Daddy, a couple good headshots there, and I think this is a smart move for them. They should have been doing this from the start. Really, Mad Swamp Daddy. Really, I mean, you saw how well he played on Nepal. I mean, they really should have kept him on the DPS. This is smart of them to do this because he's playing real well already. Tingly Daffodil gonna throw in his whole hog here. He's not gonna get a whole lot of value out of it, and so they're gonna continue to hold here. There's the grab from Colored. Fox Cumulus trying to get a couple of cheeky picks here. Sam Wham gets a few. There's the Death Blossom from Magnar, gets 2. Fox Cumulus picks him off mid-blossom, but he's just going to get res right back up. Rock'em Sock'em. It's a good hold.
Will, you need to turn up your mic, by the way, or remove it again.
Sorry.
Oh, Mad Swamp Day takes out Lost Boy. Caught a little bit out of position there. He shouldn't have really been so far ahead of his tanks.
No one can hide from
They're gonna try again. They got some ults here from TBD. They got a Shatter. They got a Coalescence. They also have their amplification matrix. Tingly Daffodil picks off Mad Swamp Daddy. It's a good hook. Sandowam dropping down with Magnar. And Arrow getting that melee kill on a Take the Daffodil. Magnar and that Reaper, and there's lots of picks coming through for
I
Rock'em
always love to see a fight that starts to shatter underneath the cart. I just wish it would have played out for him better than that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, they looked like they had the advantage. TBD. I think they got 2 picks. So they were up 6-4. But you saw the primal come out from Sam Nguyen, which kind of threw them off their rhythm, and then they also dropped from behind, which kind of they weren't expecting that, and just good plays by Rock'em Sock'em to make that a winning fight.
30 seconds.
Tracer.
He's probably gonna try and pressure Mad Swamp Daddy here. Trying to put some pressure on Arrow and Mad Swamp Daddy. Oh, Arrow looking for him, misses the sleep. Blue switching over to the Monkey is gonna jump onto the Widowmaker. Or at least try to. There's the Matrix from Lost Boy. Chaboy takes out Triage, Fox Accumulus, getting Swamp Daddy. So yeah, this is a couple of good picks. I don't think it's gonna be recoverable from Rock'em Sock'em. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's tough. That's tough to watch. But yeah, so TBD is finally gonna take point A. But honestly, if you're Rock'em Sock'em, you're happy with that. Especially after losing the last 2 maps in a row and losing a lot of momentum, they're starting to get their momentum back.
I don't know. I'd be kind of upset about that Reaper ult there.
Yeah, that was tough to watch, that Reaper ult, but he'll get it back quick against a Monkey.
You're right.
So yeah, monkey battle here on the high ground, but Sandaway, I'm gonna back away. Blue 17 down low. Jaboy gonna get the final hit on Mad Swamp Daddy, who by the way has switched over to the McCree now. So they have switched off of the Widowmaker. Let's see, both monkeys in high ground. There's the Nano. Sandaway gets nanoed. The Pulse Bomb misses from Fox Cumulus. I think he was going for Colored. And the Primals, yeah, dueling Primal Rages. But TBD getting the picks they need. Sandawam, I don't know what he thinks he's going to accomplish with that Primal Rage. He's just going to get out. Oh, Fox Cumulus gets a staggered pick on the Triage. And so yeah, they're probably going to get point B here. Unless they can get a touch here. I don't think they will. No, they won't. And so yeah, TBD gonna get point B. 2:33 left. It's a respectable time bank. And yeah, they're rolling the picks. They're really doing a good job staggering out TBD.
This is where I think...
Or excuse me, Rock'em Sock'em.
Rock'em Sock'em needs to switch back into Rhymes here.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, they're just getting themselves staggered out. They're just, yeah, there's the Reinhardt. Just as you say that, Sandaway pushing over the Reinhardt. But, I mean, TBD just doing such a good job staggering them out. I mean, they haven't gotten a full fight in since the end of point A, really. They are switching back over the Reinzari, though. See, Magnar and that Reaper is on the high ground going after Lost Boy. TBD Daffodil gets Mad Swamp Daddy, though. There's another tire. Is going to go down to the Fire Strike. This is their chance, their opportunity. There's the Nano. Nano on Magnar. He's going to get a few. So that's ooh, a sleep. Arrow gets the sleep on Fox Cumulus. He's going to get the recall. Wow, he got the recall off. That was a great play by Fox Cumulus. I didn't think he was going to get it off, but he's going to go down anyway.
Yeah. Ended up putting him back to point in the middle of the team.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, actually. It ends up being a stagger rather than an escape.
Yeah, well, I thought I'm surprised. I don't know why he went to the left. She should have gone to the right and backed out that way, because he would have been able to get out. But instead, he decided to blink himself backwards, which is a bit of an odd choice. But yeah, we got another Death Blossom chance to redeem himself. Magnar has right now. We also have the grab as well as a Deadeye. There's the grab. Magnar. Oh my!
And Mad Swamp Daddy taking that from him.
Okay. Well, that seems like a miscommunication there about what ults they were going to use. I wonder if Magnar was like, I'm going to ult here, and then Mad Swamp Daddy just didn't say anything. It was kind of secretly in his head, kind of doing the little evil laugh, like, I'm going to take this from him.
Well, they had a good combination of ult there ready to win that fight. They really
Yeah,
did
but
need to
they.
conserve it though. They
I
can't
know.
run
That's what I'm
out.
saying. Is now they've got all they have is nano really, and maybe a coalescence.
Got shattered.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a shatter. Oh, that's a good shatter. Good shatter. Sam Wham isn't gonna get anyone out of
He's
it
got
though.
to get back to.
He's deep. He's deep.
Got to be with his team soon.
Yeah. Sam Wham goes in deep. The primal kill on the arrow. Oh boy.
Magnar back to 65 for his ult.
Yeah, he's close to his Death Blossom as well. So if he can get another one, which he might be able to. So he's at 75. If the next fight he can get one more, he might be able to to hold this up. But yeah, TBD in a good position right now. They have the advantage. You can see we're also 90% to a Deadeye.
Ooh, and the grab is all it took.
Wow. Good grab. Great grab by Team Daffodil. Yeah, so that honestly, Sandawam had a great shatter, but he didn't. I think there was a miscommunication there because he didn't realize that the rest of his team was gonna stay back because he pushed so deep to try and get kills out that shatter, and no one else on his team pushed with him. And he needs to recognize that.
That's a big thing with shatter now. Like you have to wait for people to get closer, especially if you're if the person doing the damage is supposed to be you. You need to swing.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, and then the other thing too. I mean, like he went so deep, and then by the time he got there, the rest of his team wasn't there. The shatter had worn off, and now it's a 4v1. You know, you're deep in the enemy's backline with no one there to support you. And I mean, to be fair, Sam DeWham did a good job, or excuse me, not Sam DeWham. Blue on the monkey. Did a good job of getting into TBD's backline and kind of forcing them to not be able to support the Rhine. But still, as the Rhine, you need to communicate. You need to say, all right, like I'm going in, and the rest of the team needs to say, no, please don't, because we can't help you.
Or even if they, he had time to realize after the shatter hit to not go in.
Yeah, absolutely.
5, 4.
So yeah, well, Rock'em Sock'em. I mean, they held them to 0, so that's still respectable. I will take if I Rock'em Sock'em holding them to 0. And so yeah, Rock'em Sock'em now getting their chance to attack. Matt's fun that he's gonna play the Pharah here. They're playing a Pharah with a Lucio Brig. That is a very interesting combo. Yeah. That is an interesting combo they're gonna play here. A Pharah with a Lucio and Brig combo. Tingly Daffodil taking out Magnar. Sandoen though gets a pick. That's 1. And Mad Swamp Daddy back now. He has respawn, takes out Jaboy. Colored stuck in that jump trap. He is gonna go down. That's a good boot by Mad Swamp Daddy. Gonna get them off the high ground there. And we have Magnar sticking with that Reaper. And there's already a Primal by Blue 17. Mad Swamp Daddy does get a pick. Arrow throwing in the beat here, but it's not enough to save Mad Swamp Daddy. And Magnar on that Reaper trying to take out Blue 17, but good bubble by Blue. Fox Akuma is going to get him out with a headshot. So TPD playing well here. Yeah, they're sticking with the Pharah. Arrow though switching over to the Ana, so a little bit better for a Pharah to be able to get some healing onto her. There's the rally by Triage and the grab. Mad Swamp Daddy throwing in the barrage there. Not sure exactly if that's what they were looking for. But they tried for it, so they're gonna finally start to get some card progress. Color takes out Blue, and so Sandawam gonna take this opportunity to primal in the enemy backline. Magnar gonna take out Lost Boy. Here comes a tire from Shaboy, does take out 1, but it's not gonna be enough. All the picks coming through for Rock'em Sock'em.
So that puts Rock'em Sock'em actually ahead time bank wise.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Blue gets antied and stunned and all the CC. Yeah. All the CC coming on to Blue. so the Pharah actually working out pretty well. Fox Accumulus not really able to counter it so far. So yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I think it's because Savoy is not getting the value that he normally would be getting out of Junkrat when they're playing Astoria, Monkey. I mean, there's no like area for him to deny. He can't really kill Pharah. I mean, right as I said, of course he kills Pharah, but
Right.
I mean, that's just
He's not supposed to kill Pharah.
Yeah, he's not supposed to kill Pharah, and he's not really supposed to kill Monkey. You know, what does he shoot at? Where is he going for? Like the backline, I guess. But
right. Yeah, that Junkrat is tough against this comp. I mean, you could look for the Brig. You know, I guess would be one person you look for as a Junkrat because her shield's easy to break. But there's the Bob from Fox Accumulus, takes out Colored. There's another rally. Not sure about that rally. That seemed really premature. They do get blue for it, but
it was just insane the other support.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just to save Arrow, but yeah, it ended up not really getting as much value as I think they wanted. Fox Cumulus just gonna get some pot shots here, get some free ult charge. So Rock'em Sock'em has the grab. They have the brush. So they've got those two online. They've also got Triage just switched over to the Mercy now for the Pharah, so that was a good choice. All right, there's the grab barrage, a bit far away.
Yeah.
I'm not really. So yeah, the res coming through.
But but he got
select.
out though.
What?
Yeah. Wow.
But it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right there, Rock'em Sock'em really screwed that up. Honestly, they used a bunch of ults.
It was what? Yeah,
Two
so many
different
ults.
spots, and got beat on both sides.
Yeah, so I don't know if maybe Colored just missed his grab or what happened, or maybe Bad Swamp that he wasn't in position, so it was like mistimed. But like Colored threw his grab so deep.
It almost seemed like one of those things where it's like, okay, we're planning this. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this, and like, oh, when you see an opportunity, do this, and he saw an opportunity immediately. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, Bad Swamp Daddy was just not in a position to barrage, and so tried. Boy going right after the supports and gets them both. Wow. Although that's 2 down on the side of TBD as well, or yeah, so they're only down 1 right now. Sam Noam actually 4v1. Oh boy, that was hard. All right, so TBD playing really well. Minute 10 seconds left for Rock'em Sock'em. Their match is on the line.
60 seconds remaining.
Color go over to Diva, signature play.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, Tingly Daffodil's gonna have that grab soon. Colored known for eating grabs like their Cheerios. Bob slept in the back line. Oh, but Tingly Daffodil gets 2. Mercy and Pharah. Magnar gets 1 though. Sandow gets 1 too. So these are good picks coming through for Rock'em Sock'em. It's just Tingly Daffodil and Stekmon to the left. Tingly Daffodil sleeping in their back line here.
Yeah, they need to deal with him though.
Yeah, they need to kill him because he's high
They
charge.
need somebody other than
Yeah,
you don't need the Diva looking at him,
down.
but
There we go. So Rock'em Sock'em finally gonna get some cart progress here. No one's on cart, so they need to be aware of that. Okay, make sure they didn't C9 that. That would not be good for them.
Bad way to end that.
Yeah, I know. Bad way to end this map. Arrow is the only one on cart though. There's the barrage. Oh, but the Angry Monkey saves it. Blue, the only one left, but he is just gonna get melted. It's just
Stek trying to hold.
Oh, he's gonna go down. Yeah,
Not,
it was working for a while.
Not quite the fade in place, but almost, and I like it.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Fox Cumulus does go down, but not, but they're getting Magnar, so that's good. We got 1:25 left. So they still technically have a chance to beat the time bank. They just have to win every fight from here on out. Sam DeWham getting a few. There we go. We're pushing it, but yeah, right now we're not pushing. There we go. Yeah, they're starting off good. Magnar taking out Lost Boy. So yeah, they're staggering. Ooh, but Sandoam does go down. Okay, that's a way to stop them in their tracks.
Triage doesn't have his res.
Yeah, not quite. Yeah, up with his res. I think he used it on at the end of the last fight. Ooh, Tink with Daffodil gets a late stagger onto Bad Swamp Daddy.
They got one.
Yeah, they got one fight. That's it. They have Diva Bomb. They have a lot of ults though. The Diva Bomb, the Cadet Barrage, Primal, Nano.
30 seconds.
Nano Primal could do wonders for this group, but we do have the grab from Tink with Daffodil, so we need to make sure Colored is looking for that, looking to eat that grab. And not able to eat the grab.
I think he was looking for it too.
Yeah, he was. That's something that gets Fox with Cumulus. And oof, these are some good picks from TBD. Oh, it's just the Mercy. Just the Mercy. Oh, Triage. Oh, no. And that's going to do it. TBD
Victory.
wins 3-1. All right, so TBD comes back after losing map 1. They lost Nepal, win 3 in a row. And yeah, just some great plays. Oh, this is when he stole Maknar's kills. Maknar wanted it, and Bad Swamp Daddy said, nope, this is mine now. Great plays all around. Chat, feel free to throw in your picks for MVP.
Yeah, I'm not doing a straw poll. There's only, I feel like, half of the people watching are in this game.
True. Yeah. I see 10 people, and I'm not seeing a lot of chat. Yeah,
I think there were 3 of them.
Maybe. Yeah, chat seems kind of dead tonight. So maybe we won't do a straw poll. Maybe the 3 of us can just come to a consensus.
I think that we pretty much already are at one.
Yeah, I think Fox Cumulus is gonna win MVP for tonight.
Yeah, I think Fox McCumus as well takes it for me. At least.
Yeah, we gotta give it to him.
Even if it was just King's Row, especially actually that makes it even. Never mind.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
Viceroy Griff also voting Fox Cumulus, so that's already a majority of.
And he is the only person who was active in the chat, so ignoring
right.
Hunter because he doesn't count.
Yeah, Hunter, you don't count for anything. I'm just kidding, Hunter. Love you, BB. For running cams despite.
But I can give some appreciation to Foxam too. Who do we want for interviews?
Let's see. Who do we want for interviews? Well, we can see if Fox Cumulus is available to interview. MVP.
You want to see if we can get captains?
Sure. Is he the captain, Fox Cumulus?
Yeah.
Because their captain's Guy Fieri, who's not around.
Wait, I thought that wasn't true. I thought that technically Fox McCumulus is the captain.
You could be correct. So, regardless, let's try Fox McCumulus and Colored. Let's see if we can get them in there. Yeah. Fox McCumulus is the co-captain according to Steck. Ah, interesting. Funky Sal saying Fox McCumulus' name is a version of Fox McCloud from Star Fox because Cumulus is a cloud.
You didn't know that?
Big brain. I had no idea. I just assumed. Yeah. Well, I knew Fox McCloud was a character. I knew Cumulus was a cloud, but I didn't put the two together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not.
I think
I'm not good at math.
Me and Fox played on a team. I think it was Cold Hard Facts back in those days.
It was my team.
Yeah. You guys were the Foxes. Yeah.
Cold Hard Facts. He was Lesser Fox. Oof.
Yeah, because we couldn't even do Nick because we also had Biggie Twig.
All right, so joining us here in the caster's booth, we have the captains of these two teams. We have Colored, aka Fire Chicken, aka Charles, and we have on the side of TBD Fox Cumulus, our MVP of the night, as well as the captain of the team. Yeah,
dude, you were cracked, dude.
If you didn't hear Fox Cumulus,
I didn't feel like it.
you won MVP.
We didn't even vote.
Yeah, we didn't have a straw poll because there's not enough people in the chat. So we all three came to a consensus and agree that you should be the MVP. So chat, feel free to throw some questions if you guys have them. Throw some questions in. I guess first question, Fox or Cumulus, how do people get good at Widowmaker like you?
Play. I don't know.
Don't give them advice. Widowmaker's a dead hero. Don't believe him.
No, well, so it's funny. We were actually talking. So we were actually talking about this in at the beginning of Temple of Anubis about how the new Roadhog meta right? That's come up on the ladder in the last couple weeks, especially last week or so, since they nerfed his gun, has lent itself to a hit scan meta because there's no shields, right? Like the shields, or there's very little shields, right? And so Widowmaker and Ashe, and to a lesser extent McCree and Soldier, have really come out because you don't have to worry about busting shields before you can get shots. So like, how are you adjusting? I mean, we can kind of see from the game, but how are you adjusting in your other games to the new meta and the lack of shields and playing against Roadhogs and stuff like that?
So it has been a little bit weird. Typically, I'm used to playing without a shield anyway because I like to play like a lot farther back as the sniper heroes. And so like that hasn't been a huge shift because I'm usually not behind a shield anyway. But I have to be so much more conscious about how close I am to the fight, because with Hog Hook, like I don't have a shield to hide behind because of that. And like I don't know, it's just a lot of burst damage, a lot of like keeping distance, making sure I'm like timing my engagements at the right point so they can't just like whip around and kill me before before the fight is actually happening. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just the basics of like Widowmaker and a lot of sniper heroes. I just need to really make sure that the non-mechanic parts of those fights are on point.
Nice. Thank you for that insight. All you Widowmaker mains in the chat can learn a lot from Fox Teamos as we saw tonight. My next question, I guess, is for Colored. So obviously disappointing result for you guys tonight. You came out strong on Nepal and couldn't take the next three. So how do you guys bounce back from this? What are you telling your team when you go back? What's kind of your mindset going into next week to try and keep the try and get some momentum back?
I gotta give a big props to the team first, because everyone on the team is just so nice and positive, and I'm over here feeling like I'm failing. But all we really do is we just bounce back. I mean, we were the last place team last season, so we're just kind of we have
Happy to be
the
here.
progress has been made. So I mean,
Yeah.
we we know we're still working. We got stuff that we still need to work on.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I have to agree with you. You guys have made a lot of progress from the what was it, the fire chickens? No, what was your
Flamin'
name?
Hot
Flamin'
Box.
Hot Box. That's right. Yeah, from the Flamin' Hot Box, who didn't win a map or didn't win a match, to to come here and and win
We did
Nepal.
win
And
one. We won one.
did you win one match? I
We
think you
did
did win
one.
one.
Yeah,
That's
we
right,
won
yeah.
against Dove Hunters
That's right. That's
before
right.
they
But
added their 69.
but yeah, seriously, the improvement has been very evident on you guys' team now. The Rock'em Sock'em Possums. The improvement is real, and we can all see it. So very well done to you. Props to you, the captain, as well as the rest of the team.
We all just vibe together. We're just happy to be there.
Good stuff.
Fun league fact. Every team that I've played on up until this moment, because I don't know the stats, I've been in last place since I've joined the league.
Well, there you go.
So if you find me in your ranked games, you're probably gonna lose. I'm sorry.
All right. Any questions from Fox and Mr. Stupidhead? You guys want to close up for the night?
I am burned out.
Yeah, no. I think that,
Also,
we're good.
So if it gets uncomfortable, you guys don't have to call me Colored on stream. You can just call me my name. It's okay.
I was gonna say, like,
I don't mind calling you colors. Sometimes I call you Fire Chicken. Sometimes I call you colors. Sometimes I call you Charles. It all depends. All depends. I'm not.
Depends on where your moral compass sits. I'm
Yeah,
just
I guess.
silently judging you.
Yeah, there we go. That's all right.
Look, this new meta sucks. I just want to play the Korean girl. She hasn't been meta since the goats, and it just makes me sad, dude.
Yeah, I know. Poor Diva mains are struggling.
I miss eating all of your guys' ults, dude. It's the leagues. As you can see, I barely play tank now, so.
Yeah.
She was almost meta when she had the 3-second boosters, wasn't she?
Yeah, for a hot second when they moved her boosters to 3 seconds.
That was like
and
2
they got
weeks.
rid of it like the next patch.
Yeah,
exactly.
I remember. I just learned how to do it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!" And then it was gone.
I mean, honestly, like you could fly up in the air, and then by the time you hit the ground, your boosters were ready again. I mean, that was nuts.
You were all over the place.
Yeah,
I learned Diva on like 6-7 second boosters, so that was a gift for me.
Yeah, that's something else. All right. So yeah, Fox M is exhausted. I'm exhausted also. I've had a long day at work. I think it is time for us to sign off. Thank you to Fox Accumulus and Fire Chicken, aka Colored, aka Charles, for for joining us in the caster's booth for interviews. I have been Mr. Trifecta, joined alongside Fox M and McStupidhead, and everyone have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.